If someone had told me a year ago that I would be here, sitting in my sister's living room, replaying the memories of my marriage and wondering how I ended up in this place, I would have laughed. I was living the dream, or so I thought. My husband, Hunter, and I had it all: a beautiful home, a loving relationship, and a future that seemed bright. We met 10 years ago, and I thought I had found my soulmate. He was charming, handsome, and attentive. He made me feel like I was the only woman in the world. I was swept off my feet, and before I knew it, we were married. Our life together was a whirlwind of love, laughter, and adventure. But things started to change after his father passed away. He became distant, and I could not understand why. We would have conversations, and he would just stare off into space, his eyes glazed over like he was 1,000 miles away. I tried to talk to him about it, to get him to open up, but he just shrugged it off, telling me he was fine. The pandemic hit, and we were stuck at home together. I thought it would be a chance for us to reconnect, to strengthen our bond, but it was the opposite. He became critical of my appearance, my weight, and my clothes. He would make snide comments, and I would try to brush them off, but they stung. I started to doubt myself, to wonder if I was not good enough for him. He became emotionally distant, and I felt like I was losing him. I would try to talk to him, to get him to open up, but he just shut me down. He would tell me I was being too sensitive, that I was overreacting. And then he started comparing me to other women. He would make comments about their beauty, their bodies, and their style. I felt like I was in a constant competition, and I was losing. I ignored the red flags, telling myself that he was just stressed, that he would snap out of it. But deep down, I knew something was wrong. My mother had warned me about him from the start, telling me that he seemed too good to be true. But I did not listen. I thought she was just being protective, that she did not understand him like I did. My sister, on the other hand, had always been my rock. When I left Hunter and moved in with her, she took me in without hesitation. She listened to me, she cried with me, and she supported me every step of the way. Back then, I did not know what I know now. I did not know that he had a secret child, a woman he had been seeing behind my back for a year. I did not know that he had told her all of my deepest secrets, that he had shared my fears and my dreams with her. It started with a burner phone. I found it in his sock drawer, hidden away like a dirty secret. I felt a knot in my stomach, a sense of unease that I could not shake. I tried to tell myself it was nothing, that he was just using it for work, but I knew better. And then, I found the love letter. It was in his gym bag, tucked away in a pocket. I felt like I had been punched in the gut, like all the air had been sucked out of me. The words on the page were like a knife to my heart, cutting deep and leaving me bleeding. She was beautiful, smart, and sassy. He had told her all about me, about my insecurities and my fears. He had shared my deepest secrets with her, and I felt like I was living in a nightmare. I did not know what to do, where to turn. I felt like I was losing my mind, like I was trapped in a toxic cycle of abuse. But I knew I had to get out, to escape before it was too late. I started to pack my bags, quietly and with dignity. I did not want to give him the satisfaction of seeing me cry, of seeing me break down. I wanted to show him that I was strong, that I was capable of leaving. As I packed, I thought about all that I had stood to lose. Our retirement savings, the future I had planned and sacrificed for. It was all on the line. But I knew I could not stay, not after what he had done. I took a deep breath, and I walked out the door. I did not look back. I did not hesitate. I knew that I was making the right decision, that I was taking back control of my life. And as I walked into my sister's living room, I felt a sense of peace wash over me. I knew that I still had a long way to go, that I still had to heal and to process. But I also knew that I was strong, that I was capable of rising from the ashes. I took a deep breath, and I began to tell my story, to share my pain and my heartache with the world. I knew that it wouldn't be easy, that it would be a journey of twists and turns. But I was ready. I was ready to face the truth, to face myself. "Hey, sis," I said, my voice shaking. "I think it is time I told you everything."